everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2. We've been moving along at a pretty good pace, and to kind of show you guys what's going on, I went ahead already, and the only thing that I'll kind of do in between I guess you could say in between episodes is working on the licenses, and I've picked up the standard A class. Obviously the next one on my agenda will be the International C, and then B, and then of course A. But there's no sense in me showing you guys that, because literally kind of show you, that's it. You just do, a series of little bitty things, and it's like, ooh, big scary, come on. Let's just get on with it. You guys are more interested in the actual racing itself. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So out of the gate, let's go ahead and get over here, and we're going to go ahead and get with the, get on with it. And again, for those of you that are wondering, this is emulator, mainly because I don't have a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 that works well enough to do this, and even if I did, I don't have a way to really capture it, so we just gotta roll with it. Alright. Be kind of glad once we get past working on this car here. All right. So far, so good. There we go. Now they're eating us alive in the corners. Well, we'll get that fixed soon enough. We'll get that fixed soon enough. And see, as the car's getting better, my racing is also getting better. The racing's getting worse. Good God. Come on, baby. we'll talk about that here in just a moment. How, my racing's getting better, but theirs isn't. We'll talk about that soon enough. Ooh. Oh, dang it, I don't think I'm going to take him. As my best friend, brother from another mother from across the pond would say, unlucky. It's okay. It's okay. Dang it. That happens. Okay. Now, as I started to kind of say in the middle of that race, not a whole lot we can do there. As I started to say in the middle of that race, as we've been making modifications, my racing's getting better. Well, that's because I can push the car to the limits and, push it to higher limits than what it was. So, I know a lot of you guys, when you'll get these really cool cars, and from the factory they are pretty doggone awesome. Well, the problem is that they're really not awesome enough for what we're asking them to do. And then lies a nifty little problem. Yeah, they're awesome cars, but they're not awesome enough for what we're asking them to do sometimes. So we need to spend time. Not saying that all factories do a bad job building cars. But what I'm actually saying is that sometimes, we're asking the car to do more than what the engineer expected, so we have to go in as gearheads and make modifications, maybe put on better than what the factory intended. And by doing that, we can then improve the limits of our vehicle. So we can ask our vehicle to do more than what we, do more than what it was intended for. I think I said that about right. I hope I did. Alrighty. Race 2. Let's see if I can do any better. Second place is not bad. We'll live with that for a moment. But we'll have to go back and we'll have to get that again. We're kind of at that in-between area where we're doing good, but we could do better. Okay, this is the Rome full course. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, come on, baby. And therein lies the problem with front-wheel drive. That's steering. Under those high, hard braking moments, steering. Come on, baby. Oh, that was my fault. I may have just screwed myself. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not having much luck here. This may have made it worse. Well, maybe. If I could get another good turn like that again, we might have this yet. Alright, we got a couple of hard ones coming up just ahead. If I could just get on the inside. If I can hold that inside, we've got it, I think. Oh, man. Well, second place again. We're getting better. Last time we were here, it was fourth. Last time it was fourth, but, so 2 second places. We're staying consistent in these harder ones. So that's something. So, okay, and that'd be a big jump. Okay, so we might be able to do something real quick with our little project car. Of course, we're already looking ahead at the next car we're going to pick up, and I know we're definitely going to do an older one, an older, cool one, if you will. But we've got to make sure we do it right, I guess you could say. All right, so that was a fourth place. We now got a second place in that spot, so we'll definitely take that. We'll definitely take that. We're doing better. Is it where I want it yet? Not yet. But we might get lucky enough to be able to do a little something to our little front wheel drive. We're actually hitting that wall now, where we're getting to that point where it's now getting more and more difficult to just breeze through. We actually have had to put some work into our project. I don't know what we can do, but we're going to see if we can do something. We're not close enough yet. We're at that stage where we really don't want to get the low-end stuff. And we may actually have to wait. Brake balance controller. Yeah, we're not quite enough there yet. Whoops. I know we don't have enough for... Maybe. Not quite. We're close enough. One more race and we would have that. We could start looking at slicks. Okay, so next episode, what we'll be looking at is we're gonna be again really saving up for the next project car. Now, I've kind of got it narrowed down because like I said, I used to play this game all the time. I've really got it narrowed down to 2 cars that I would like to use. The first and obvious choice should be Corvette. And we'll look at a Corvette, that one in particular right there. And that would be the slightly cheaper option. I know, ironically enough, a Corvette being cheaper than another option. The other option is a 1969 Camaro Z28. I'll probably talk to the missus and let her choose. And I will probably go with that one. I'll probably go with that one right there. And in any case, I know both vehicles in this game, and they're a lot of fun. One is a little bit faster than the other, but we'll get to all of that a little bit later. All right. In the meantime, all you guys need to know is that that we're looking ahead. All right. So there we have that. We couldn't quite do any modifications yet, really. I mean, we could, but it would be cheapening what we're already trying to do. Okay. So we're just going to have to wait and run a couple more races. And we're going to have to see where we're at, but we don't want to spend too much money because we will be doing another project soon. And one that definitely screams Prince Magnum all the way. Alrighty, so that brings us to the point where I get to remind you, get over to Teespring, check out the merchandise. We've got merchandise of all sizes and shapes, so get on over there and check that out. Along with that, get over to Patreon. $1 a month, you become a member of our Patreon, which we call the High Mileage Club. The High Mileage Club. Not the High Mile, but the High Mileage Club. And all proceeds go back into the project cars. And along with that, not only do all proceeds go back into the project cars, we tried to do a little something to give you some, something interesting over there on, you get access to Cinnamon's Discord, and there's, I get to show off riding chops, a lot of stuff that you guys don't get to see in between, in between the episodes. Of course, there is some adult sort of stuff that does kind of take place over there, so please be 18 or older. Alrighty, so that brings us to a good stopping point. As always, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.
6.22 with an over 116 miles an hour. And right now, good time to go get a hot dog while we wait for Cam.